The FBI released new crime data this week. The annual release tracks crime trends, and locally, it revealed violent and property crime reports dropped in Durham and Fayetteville, but went up in Raleigh. Our investigative data journalist, Ali Ingersoll, shed some light on this.
The FBI's annual crime stats are out. And while about 4 out of every 5 Americans who responded to a recent Gallup poll said they thought crime was up year over year, the data tells a different story, especially when we zoom into our area. It shows that Durham and Fayetteville saw declines in both violent and property crime reports, while Raleigh's went up.
What you're actually seeing is an investment in people in those cities like Fayetteville and Durham, instead of pretty much a heavy investment in law enforcement. And you're seeing those fruits coming to bear now with a reduction in crime.
Durham's violent crime reports dropped by about 12%. Fayetteville's a little over 2%, while Raleigh's increased by more than 18%. As violent crime reports went up in Raleigh, so did the police budget, but clearance rates dropped. In 2020, RPD cleared about 21% of the violent incidents reported. A year later, it went down to 16.5%. It's the lowest of the 3 cities. Durham's is nearly double Raleigh's at over 31%, although are lower than the national rate. Kerwin Pittman, a social justice activist, says building trust and strengthening social programs is key to reducing crime and solving it.
Individuals are still struggling. So we get to the root cause of solving the social issue, which is economics and lack of in a lot of communities, and kind of reinvest back into these communities, we will see a reduction in crime.
The information departments submit to the FBI not only creates a uniform database and sheds lights on trends, but also informs grant decisions and how funding is allocated. While these 3 departments submitted data for the entire year, about half of the agencies across North Carolina didn't give full reports, and more than a quarter failed to release any data. For WRAL News, Ali Ingersoll, Raleigh.